Hi everyone, it's Vanessa. Welcome back to my channel. So, I don't know about you guys, but over quarantine and just in between the months of like March till the end of May we're gonna go up to, I feel like there was a lot of trends, especially like trends on TikTok, trends on Instagram, and I wanted to make a video where I try all of those trends out from quarantine, whether they're TikTok trends or they're Instagram trends, for you guys. So that is what today's video is. So I'm going to be trying a whole bunch of trends. We're going to be doing tie-dye, we're going to be doing a foam mirror, dalgona coffee, just to name a few of them. And let's get into the first trend of quarantine. The first trend that I'm starting off with is tie-dye and bleach dye. All over my Instagram, all over TikTok, all over YouTube, I saw people either doing tie-dye, wearing tie-dye, and it wasn't like the normal tie-dye, it was like the pretty light, like cloud sort of tie-dye, so like the light pastel blues and purples and pinks. That is what I saw literally everywhere, as well as like bleach dyeing, so like black sweatsuits that were bleach tie-dyed. So those are the first two trends that I am going to be doing for trying these quarantine trends. Alright, so I'm just about to do the bleach dye sweatsuit, just because it takes a little bit less time. You can't leave the bleach on for that long, then I'll wash it out and wash them, and then I'll come back and I'll do the like actual tie-dye. But so I just have these little squeezy bottles and I put the bleach into here, and I have a full sweatsuit. I watched some videos on YouTube on how to do this. I've never done this before, so we'll see how this goes. I just threw the bleach set in the washer, so now I'm going to repeat all of this but with actual tie-dye and color. And then besides the one hoodie that I have these three little bralettes that I'm going to do, and I'm going to kind of just hand dye them and see how it goes. But I have blue for the hoodie, blue and pink for one of those, and I'm going to mix these and make one of the bralettes purple, so I have three different colored ones. And then the track pants didn't end up coming, so I just have the hoodie to dye. Right, everything's all finished. I'm gonna leave these ones to sit overnight and then rinse them out in the morning and come back. Good morning, everyone. So it is the next day and my tie-dye sweatsuits are all done. So I'm gonna do the like final overview of the sweatsuits and show you guys how they all turned out. I'm really happy with all of them except for one of my bralettes. But first off, this is the bleach set and I think it turned out really well. I wasn't expecting it to have like so many light spots. I was expecting way more like black and dark brown. But I love how it turned out. I think it looks really good. The sweatpants are really cheap, so like they don't fit very well, and they're men's, so like the crotch is just awkward, but like other than that, that's just like not something to do with my tie-dye. But I love how it turned out. I think it looks so stunning. Then this is the pink bralette, and this is the only one that I actually don't like just because I didn't do enough like tie-dye on it. Like there's two big white spots, the pink is not enough. There's the back, there's more on the back, but like this is the only bralette that I didn't like, and then the other two turned out really well. So this is the blue one, and the blue one is probably my favorite, just the way that it turned out I think looks so great. I'm honestly in love with these. I've been wearing them all the time. If you watched my last video, you'll already have seen the blue one, but this is the blue one. And then this is the purple one. It's a little hard to tell on camera, but it's like this really light mauvey purple, and it turned out really well as well. I love the pattern and how just it turned out. And then the back, and yeah, it's so cute. Last but not least, this is the blue sky tie-dyed hoodie. I am absolutely obsessed with it. It is probably my favorite thing that I did. It's just turned out to be this super light tealy blue, and it's just like the perfect light color that it looks like a cloud. Honestly, I'm obsessed with it. The sweatshirt is honestly amazing. I love how it turned out. I want to do more of these. I just ordered little Gildan ones off of Amazon. They were only like 10 bucks, super cheap, and I love it. Alright, the next quarantine trend that I'm going to be doing is foam mirrors. First, I was really skeptical about this trend. When I first saw it popping up around beginning of April, I hated them. They're also known as like popcorn mirrors or cloud mirrors, foam mirrors, whatever you want to call them. But I really hated them. Like I saw them, I'm like, those are disgusting. But I kept seeing them and they slowly grew on me. And I'm very excited to do this one today. This is the mirror that I'm gonna be doing it on here. I bought this one specifically for this DIY from IKEA. It was 20 bucks. So this DIY is super affordable, but this is where it's going to be going when it's all done. So let's get this quarantine DIY trend started. For this DIY, you're gonna need the mirror, obviously. You need some gloves, the foam, and a mask. So this is just the foam that I ordered from Home Depot. I'm really hoping it's white, and I'm hoping it's enough so I don't have to go back and get more. I know some people that want to do this DIY or are going to want to do this DIY are going to have some safety concerns, so I did all of the research for you guys. I looked up the MSDS as well as the SDS sheet, and basically the stuff is toxic until it's fully cured and dried. Once it's fully dried, it's known as inert, which means it's non-reactive, non-toxic. Basically, nothing is wrong with it. This is why we can put it in our walls, put it in our house, and it's totally okay to have out on furniture like that in a room as long as it's fully dried when it was mixed properly and it's like that. So with that being said, you should wear gloves and a mask while you're doing this to protect yourself so that you don't breathe in any of the fumes or anything while you're actually putting the foam on the mirror. Okay, we're gonna do a little test. I'm really hoping this is creamy white and not yellow. So let's see how this goes. It's white! Yay! Okay, good. It's beautiful. I'm excited. Let's do this. I hope that I can do an okay pattern. Look how beautiful and white that is. Not cream at all. So if you want super white foam for your mirror, get this one, the LePage Tight Foam. this is immediately after I put on the foam. I did use the entire can. I think I'm gonna end up going back to buy another one to cover up some of the sides just a little bit, because this one's not bad, but this side down here is completely exposed. But I'm really happy with how it's looking so far. Then it's supposed to expand up to double its size in about like an hour or so, so we'll come back and check on it. So this is an hour later. It is now pretty hard, pretty solid. I can touch it and it's not like going anywhere. This is what it looks like. It's all expanded. To do the little mirror selfie trend outside. I actually already filmed this before, but I didn't really like how the photos turned out, so I'll input the footage as well here. But I think these are the ones that I'm gonna like better. We're gonna see if I can take them better than the first time around, and we're gonna see how this goes. So I'm gonna insert the pictures that I just took right here. I think they turned out a little bit better than the first time around, but overall, like, the sun has just been way too bright recently, and the time that I'm doing this at I don't think is good. Like, it's too, like, it's right in the middle of the day, so I don't think it's really working out well for me, but that's the result. Today's gonna be my last day of doing these quarantine trends, and so the last day of this video. The next quarantine trend that I'm gonna be doing is dalgona coffee. So I actually haven't done dalgona coffee yet, and I know it's like the middle of June, and I literally I haven't made dalgona coffee yet. So let's go do that. Let's try it out and see how it goes. I've never made dalgona coffee before today. I tried dalgona matcha once. It didn't turn out at all, but I've just got instant coffee, regular sugar, this little whisk thingy, because I don't have like the big mixer things. So we've got that. My mug, and I'll have to grab the almond milk out of the fridge, but we're gonna try this and see how it goes. So I feel like this started out more as a TikTok trend, but then turned into an Instagram trend, and I saw it all over Instagram. But I'm gonna go to TikTok, and I have one recipe for dalgona coffee saved on here, so I hope that one works okay. Okay, so they said to do 2 tablespoons of instant coffee. So it seems like 2 tablespoons of everything. So 2 tablespoons of coffee, 2 of sugar, and 2 of hot water, and then you just mix it. So I ended up giving up with the little electric mixer. It just wasn't moving anything. So I grabbed a little hand one, and it said if I'm doing it with the hand one, I have to do this for like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna do this for 5 minutes, see if anything happens, and come back. All right, a little bit longer than 5 minutes later, and I am done, and I'm actually really surprised that this worked. I honestly was convinced that it wasn't going to, but we have whipped coffee. I am so impressed right now. Like, I didn't think that was going to work at all. So I have my little glass of ice. I'm just gonna add my almond milk. And then put the coffee on top, and I guess we'll see if it actually stays on top though. This will be the test. I'm actually so impressed right now. Like, I did not think that that was going to work at all, but it did. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't think I put enough ice in it because it's sinking, and I don't think I made enough either, but like, it's actually like puffy. Look at this. Oh my goodness. You guys, I didn't think this was going to work at all. So next time I know that I need to put more ice in it so that the coffee actually stays on top. So next time I'll make a bit more coffee because I definitely didn't have enough and I need to put more ice in so that the coffee actually stays on top. But look at that. Whipped coffee. If you guys want to know if it actually works, well, if you haven't tried it, do it because it's actually a lot of fun and it actually works. I just need more ice in my cup. All right, and the last thing for this, I kind of mixed the coffee up a little bit, is a taste test. So let's try this. Okay, that's actually really good. I hate instant coffee. I gotta say the coffee taste isn't good, but like overall, it's pretty good. Yeah, I'll probably make that again. It takes a lot of work because I don't have an electric mixer, but like, it's good. I'd say try it if you want to try it. It's pretty good. That's going to be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little quarantine trends, the things that I kind of saw trending throughout kind of like the beginning of quarantine. I guess it was more so like April and May-ish. Let me know what quarantine trends that I might have missed down below because I'm sure there's more. I hope you enjoyed. I really hope to see you guys in my next video and I love you so much. Bye.